Being a high school student comes with a lot of pressure.
It's tough. High school is full of pressures. There's bullying and, of course, worrying about school shootings. And then you have the pressure of making good grades, and it's just hard.
And thanks to social media, the bullying doesn't end at the end of the school day.
Like people who talk about other people through Facebook or Twitter, they post pictures on Instagram, a whole bunch of sites that people can use to their advantage and other people's disadvantage.
To the area from 7-8
When Adam Lanza opened fire, killing 20 students and 6 adults at an elementary school in Newtown, Connecticut, it reopened the debate about school safety, bullying, gun control, and mental illness.
After saw the Sandy Hook shooting, like everyone, was brokenhearted. I mean, these were little kids. This is worse than Columbine. But it just gave me more resolve to continue to do what we're doing.
In April of 1999, Craig Scott survived the massacre at Columbine High School.
I got underneath the table with 2 of my friends, Matt and Isaiah, and the shooters, the first room they came into was the school library. They treated it like a game. They were laughing, having a good time, mocking students before they shot them or killed them.
Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold planned to blow up the school. When their plan failed, they opened fire, killing 12 students and a teacher before taking their own lives. Craig's sister was the first casualty.
Right before I left, someone said, I think there's a girl that's been shot over there. And I looked out from behind the police car, and Rachel had been killed just right outside the school library.
Craig says Rachel told friends she would probably die young, but would have a big impact on the world.
Just a month before the shooting happened, she was in her class and she wrote this assignment. She titled it My Ethics, My Codes of Life. And she gave her generation a challenge to step out in compassion for one another.
How many of you would say that you want to make a positive impact in this world?
Craig travels around the country sharing Rachel's 5-point challenge to look for the best in others, dream big, choose positive influences, speak with kindness, and start your own chain reaction.
Just listening to Rachel's challenge and Craig talking about how Rachel reached out to those people who were being picked on really kind of, hit home, because I go out of my way to make sure that students that I work with are not bullied.
Well, just the presentation itself was very encouraging because, what Craig said was right. It's all about your mindset and everyone wanting to make a difference and make things better.
Craig says the Columbine killers wanted to start a chain reaction, but he believes his sister's legacy has had an even greater impact than she could have imagined.
We know of dozens of school shootings that have been prevented, that would have been in the news if her story hadn't been out there.
Erika, Lathon, Fox 17 News.